Every morning at 9:07 sharp, Emma Hartley opened her apartment door to grab the mail. Her overly enthusiastic mail carrier liked to shove it halfway under the mat. And every morning, she'd find at least one envelope that didn't belong to her. Daniel Rivera, apartment 3B. Her upstairs neighbor. Quiet, polite, and absurdly handsome in that flannel shirt and soft voice kind of way. She had spoken to him exactly 3 times since moving in, but she'd held his mail at least 47. That morning, she sighed, gathered her own small pile and the stray envelope, then trudged up the stairs. But before she could even knock, the door swung open. Daniel stood there, holding of course one of her letters. They both froze. "You too?" he said, lifting her envelope like an offering. Emma laughed. "I guess the universe really wants us to know each other's business." They exchanged their mail, their fingers brushing lightly. A warm spark lingered for just a moment too long. "This keeps happening," Daniel said, leaning against the doorframe. His voice was low and smooth. "Maybe we should just compare mail piles at the source. You know, preventative measures." Emma raised an eyebrow, a playful smile on her lips. "Ah, a joint mail inspection protocol?" "Strictly professional," he said, but the grin he tried to hide completely ruined the attempt. And so a new routine was born. Instead of awkwardly trading envelopes at each other's doors, they started meeting in the lobby every afternoon. It began as a practical solution, a way to sort out the mail carrier's chronic mistakes. But soon it became something more. They'd walk to the mailbox together. Sometimes, they'd linger on the front steps afterward, talking about everything and nothing. They bonded over their favorite books, debated the best movies of the year, and shared a deep mutual hatred for the building's temperamental radiator. By the second week, Emma found herself looking forward to their daily exchange even more than the mail itself. The few minutes they spent together became the highlight of her day. She learned that he was a graphic designer who worked from home, that he loved old jazz records, and that he had a terrible habit of forgetting to water his plants. He learned that she was a freelance writer, that she baked the best chocolate chip cookies, and that she had a secret obsession with true crime podcasts. Emma flipped through her stack of letters. "Well, I think I got all mine today," she said, a little disappointed. "I didn't," Daniel replied softly. She looked up, confused. He was holding a small cream-colored envelope. Her name wasn't printed on it. It was written in messy, rushed handwriting she instantly recognized as his. Her heart started to thud against her ribs. "For you," he said, suddenly shy. He wouldn't quite meet her eyes. I put it in my own mailbox because it seemed less embarrassing than slipping it under your door." With trembling fingers, Emma took the envelope. She carefully tore it open. Inside was a simple card. It read, "Since our mail keeps ending up in each other's hands, I was wondering if maybe our hearts could too." She looked up at him, the rain still pattering around them, but the sound felt impossibly distant. The whole world seemed to fade away until it was just the two of them, standing under that small awning. "So?" he asked, his voice barely a whisper above the storm. His eyes were filled with a hopeful, nervous energy. And subscribe to our channel for more heartwarming tales. We'll see you in the next one.